I once invited a photographer over for a dinner party, and I noticed that his clicky sounds and his off-putting stares deep into our souls, knowing that, oh, I'm looking at you through an 85mm lens in my mind. He disturbed us, and he was kicked out within 47 seconds. Doesn't mean if 5 of them sent me their photos, I wouldn't take a look at them and tell them what to do better. Come on.
All I want is the perfect camera. All I want is the perfect camera.
So if you want to be on the show, email cameraconspiracies@disciples.com, and I'm getting through them. We're roughly around January 21st. If you sent your photo in, just know I'm around there, and I'm deleting a bunch because they're so bad I can't even imagine. So I'm trying to save just good photos. You'll make it on the show. Sony a7S III, 20mm 21.8. Wow. It's back. Thanks for debunking my opening intro. Why did I save this? It's such a basic shot. You were just outside. You saw a streetcar go by. They're never interesting. It's basically a train in the city, and it's dumb. And the colors, the only colors outside are advertisements for companies. What are they selling? Tampere? Is that a tampon? You thought that was interesting. Where's the pop? Not one pop. Fuji X100V, your little fashion accessory. Why don't you have a chihuahua next to it? It'd look better. 23mm 22. How's that even possible? It's impossible. ISO 5000, you would. Topaz, you had to clean it up, did you? You dirty freak. When I was on that corner, I noticed there was an old vintage car with 3D pop. Classic. They don't build them like that anymore. And he was cutting off the streetcar, and I looked closely. Who was driving that? It was a kitten driving the car. And I was like, well, there's a scene. What's gonna happen? Is he gonna crash into it? Is this like a bank robbery type of thing? TTC drivers don't usually have a lot of money on hand, but it might be worth it to him. Look at his car. It's not very good. It's rusted. He's a kitten. Come on. How come you didn't wait for a cat to drive the car? Okay, we're doing AI submissions now. Oh, wow. Congrats. You're the first AI what is it? King Kong versus Jaws in an ocean. Oh, man. This is why I hate AI so much. It's just never real, and it's always super ugly. Like, what's up with the wrinkles around the shark? They never have that. How did you, like, search all the internet for every shark picture and think, I'm gonna add these old man wrinkles and, like, 2 fins on top? How are you that dumb, AI? Like, it's very obvious. And what's that spiky thing coming out of his chest? Is that another fin? Doesn't look right. Something wrong with that fin. Too many weird angles, and it's like, it's not even close. The teeth aren't good, and King Kong, he's bleeding. He does not have proper fangs. I am not touching this. But AI, what have you done? Grow up. Okay, we got a panty boy. Micro Four Thirds, or is it an actual Nikon photo? Oh, it's actually Nikon. Oh, Panasonic just advertised it as their own. Oh, that's terrible. I hope I have a video coming about that soon. Panasonic, GH5, Leica, 12-60, okay. I don't know that I'm seeing much pop, but it's a Micro Four Thirds level pop. It's a tiny little popcorn bitch. ISO 200, alright, you're doing stuff. It's an okay scene. You know, the foreground is a hilly place, little house there. How did you even get there? And then levels of mountains cascading into the snowy mountains of yonder year. It's a pretty good shot. It's landscape, so it's boring as hell. Like, why are you even in that genre? But you took a hike, and I can respect that. It's just that when I was there were giant kittens, and they were peeking behind the hills, and it's like, that's the more interesting scene, is it not? Like, when you have a cat in a photo, it's a better photo than it was, no matter what. So it's like, there's kittens hiding behind the hill, and I stopped it down so the last kitten would be in focus, and I'll leave. Okay, I don't know, man, there's not a lot happening here. You have a baboon somehow, like, it's incredible, but he's so small in the shot that you're just like, oh, I have my 35mm prime. Oh no, why did I put the zoom in my bag? No, just snap. And you got the moment, but like, what was it? There's no pop. Are you noticing that the pop is gone? It's because it's an Olympus lens. Come on now. But like, you're at a beach and you somehow saw a baboon. It's a cool moment. And that's what photography should be, if I'm being honest with you. Just the moment. It's not all about the lighting and perfection. It's like, this happened and I was there and I got it. It's a little blurry, so what? Not yours, but you just lack the pop because you're a Micro Four loser bitch. When I was on that beach, there was drama. That baboon, he was like, uh-oh, there's a moose. Ah, frickin' moose on the beach. That's you don't see that every day. And does he want to fight me? Am I near his nest? Near the moose nest? That's not where you want to be. I'll tell you that, not during mating season. And then he wasn't even aware that there was a kitten just pouncing. Like, who's gonna get you first? The kitten's like scratching on the back, and he's like, what the hell was that? And then you still have to deal with the moose. So it's like, come on, do better. All right, last shot here. Samsung S23. Wow. Ultra, is it? Here's your Instagram. Peter frickin' Manny Tinny Nimi. It's a actually pretty decent shot. I hate that smartphones are probably going to win this competition, but you got a decent scene, although the dynamic range of your phone is laughable. I don't know what's going on with those highlights. But like, okay, you got a lot of snowy base layer up to a house, up to a sky. Decent tree line. It's an okay shot. I would spend about, I don't know, 4 seconds on it. If I saw it on Flickr, then I'd swipe and be gone. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's a terrible quality image, but that's not really what matters in photography. It's like, did you capture a moment? You didn't necessarily, but it's a decent warm sky against the cold snow. And that should be blue or snow. You should have white balanced the snow a little colder. You didn't. What you didn't manage to do was capture the story of that village. The government had actually just installed a 5G tower, and the community around there was not happy about that, let me tell you. So they protected themselves, obviously, with tinfoil hats. And they feel safer, but they're not happy about what just happened. They're like, so they're on a march. They're going to sign the petition. Hey, can you remove that tower? They're dangerous, aren't they? Wi-Fi signals are bad for you. You shouldn't be doing this. So, wow, who won that? Who could even win this? That was all bad. The AI shark thing. Oh, God. Oh, the bamboo. Oh, that's not how you say that. Frickin' monkey fighting the moose. I think you kind of... Oh, God. It's either the mountain or the frickin' baboon that you missed completely. Don't they have a red ass? You couldn't even get him to wave his tail up to show his red ass. Oh, man. How do you win a contest? There's not even a red ass in the shot. You know what? Baboon boy wins. Doesn't he? He captured a baboon on the beach. Like, it's more about the moment. And it's not bad. It wasn't enough of the baboon in the shot, but you had a moment there on the beach, and you remember it still to this day, I bet. And that's what photography is all about. So, thank you all for sending. Only one guy said his Instagram. Good times. A lot of you don't even tell me what you shot the damn shot on. That's a bitch. Sony. Color science is fun and noticeable. ISO. Nope. Subscribe for more videos.